Yeah. Way up.
Yo, it's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm here today. Happy Monday with my special guest co-host, Naim Lynn.
What's up?
What's up, Naim Lynn? You know him from Tyler Perry's Assisted Living. You know him as one of the Plastic Cut Boys, actor, comedian. What's another good name? Yeah, motivational speaker. That always sounds good. And a friend of mine for a long, before the Plastic Cut Boys existed. Thank you for coming.
My pleasure.
I said, do you want to co-star? He said, what does that mean? I was like, you just come co-host and, all the things.
Yeah, that almost sounded like you weren't going to be here. You want to come co-host like it's going to be me and somebody else.
I'm here, but you're in town. You did Radio City for the past
Radio
2
City
nights with
music.
Kevin Hart.
3 nights.
3 nights.
Friday, Saturday, Sunday, yep.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll talk about that in a little bit. We also have a special guest interview later today. Nems is going to be joining us. You know, he is America's sweetheart. He's from Brooklyn. But let's start the show with some love and some positivity. Naim is an extremely positive person.
Absolutely.
So we want to shine a light on somebody, and so will you when we come back. 800-292-5150 is the number. Call us up. Let us know who you want to shine a light on. It's Way Up.
I'ma shine. I'ma shine.
Turn your lights on, y'all.
Turn your lights on.
Spreading love to those who are doing greatness.
Shine a light on them. Shine a light on them.
It's time to shine a light on them.
All right, it's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm here with my guest host, Naim Lynn.
What up?
Comedian extraordinaire. And you introduced me to somebody who I really like, and I know you want to shine a light on her today for Women's History Month.
Shout out to Jess Pam, long time friend. I've known her since I was about 3 years old, and that's my dog.
I didn't know y'all knew each other that long. So you guys are both from Jersey.
Yeah, we from Hillside. She lived across the street from me when we were kids. Then we went to school together all through elementary, high school. She's a year older than me.
Okay. You had to say that.
Yeah. So, but
a lot of people like to do that.
I just like to.
She's older than me, so
just gotta let people know. But she was she started doing stand up about 7 or 8 years ago, and that kind of rekindled our friendship. It's always been love, but now she works with me, and I get to introduce her to cool people like you and give her more opportunities.
Yeah. I love Pam because she's been going, personally, she's very open about everything.
Yeah.
And she has a regular day job, but she grinds real hard on the side doing her comedy, and she's so funny. But she's also just a nice, sweet person.
She's so nice, man. She's just a genuine person, a really good person. And even through all the stuff she goes through, she smiles through it. And, big things I told Pam one day I'm gonna be working for her. She's gonna be doing something big soon.
She need a show about her life because everything that she do, she'd be like, Angela, that's it. She's just so, but it's very, I think, reflective of somebody that's relatable, because I'd be like, man, we do the same thing. Pam, Just Pam. Well, shout out to you, comedian Just Pam. We love you. Now, Jamie, who do you want to shine a light on?
Today, I'm shining a light on my son. He got his first job.
What's his name?
Tashawn.
Okay.
He's in basketball, so he's been doing practice. He got his job and going to school. So I'm so proud of him. He's doing really well. And I just want to shine a light on him today to let him know that I love him. He's a great kid.
What grade is he in?
He's in the 11th grade.
Oh, so he about to have some money when he's going to school.
You better know it. Save some out of my pocket.
I know. That's good. And it feels like he wants to work and make his own money. So that's dope. All right. Well, Jamie, thank you so much for calling. I love that you're so proud of your son, and he's doing everything that he needs to be doing to handle. He's going to be taking care of you.
Thank you. Yes, ma'am. I pray so. I know it. Thank you so much.
All right. Thank you,
for
Jamie.
always taking my pause. I appreciate you, Angela.
All right. Take care.
You too, baby. Bye-bye.
And let's keep the love going for the women. When we come back, we got your Yeetie. We'll talk about Doechii, all of her recent accomplishments. Amazing things happening for Doechii. We love to see it. It's Way Up.
They say it's truth in the rumors.
From industry shade to all the gossip, Angela's spilling that yee tea.
All right, it's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm here. My guy, Naim Lynn is here. Let's get right into some Yeetie. Now, we were telling you about Doechii, right? So Doechii just had an amazing weekend. Now, one thing she did that went viral, and I want to talk about this for a second. She was on Hot Ones Versus with DJ Miss Milan, and she answered a question about her biggest dating red flag. Here's what happened.
What's my biggest dating red flag? You know, it's so crazy. I was going to say men. I mean, strike one. You're a man.
Yeah.
And you're heterosexual.
Yeah.
So people were so mad about this, her saying heterosexual men. What do you think about that?
That's crazy.
But
Look, I mean, I'm glad we talked about it, so I'm getting the backstory on it to really understand it. But just as that clip, it sounds insane. Like, if you're going to deal with a man, why would you not want him to be heterosexual?
Well, she's bisexual.
Yeah.
So for her, she probably wants somebody that's, and she's dated bisexual men, and she's talked about that.
Mm-hmm.
And so she probably wants somebody that's just really open-minded and fluid like she is. I don't think she means a red flag for everybody. I think she means for herself, this is what she prefers.
Mm-hmm.
Just like there's a lot of men out there that like bisexual women. There's a lot of men that will be like, I can't be with a woman who doesn't want to be with other women.
Yeah, I get that. But calling it a red flag is crazy.
For her.
Yeah, I mean, why can't it just be, I don't like that, a red flag? Red flag is a little intense.
All right. Well, in other news, she had an amazing weekend because Lauryn Hill brought her out to perform Doo-Wop, That Thing. That was at Jazz in the Gardens Music Festival. And here's what that sounded like. All right. She talked about this in an interview with The Cut. She said that Lauryn Hill's only solo studio album was important to her. She said, the feeling that I have when I listen to the miseducation of Lauryn Hill is the same feeling I want other black little girls to have when they listen to me. And so she said that's why she talks about her feelings. But after going on stage with Lauryn Hill, she posted, "Thank you, Miss Lauryn Hill. Thank you. My heart is so full. She is my hero. This is the greatest honor hip hop could give me."
You think if Lauryn Hill dropped another album at this point, would it be like Coming to America 2?
I don't know. It would depend on what that album. I heard she has a full album done. That's the rumor.
Mm-hmm.
So
to go without an album this long and you put out a classic is like, at this point, do you just not put something else out?
She doesn't need to, because she clearly could go on tour just off of the Miseducation and Fuji songs forever, I feel like. But I do think that there's enough people that would love to work with Lauryn Hill alone that she could put something classic together again.
I think if she decided to come out with something else, she should start by doing some collabs with other people, do some guest appearances on some songs, see what that sounds like.
Everybody would love to work with Lauryn.
Yeah.
And Doechii also, by the way, was named the 2025 Woman of the Year by Billboard. So all of the things.
Wow.
All right. Well, that is your Yeetie. When we come back, we have About Last Night. Naim, I want to talk about what you did over the weekend, because I know you had a phenomenal weekend. And I'll tell you what I did as well. But right now, let's hear some Fugees. Another classic. Here's some Lauryn Hill. Killing Me Softly. It's way up.
So, about last night. Here's how it went down.
All right, it's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm here with my guy, Naim Lynn, who had a very active weekend.
That's right.
About last night. So tell us what your weekend was like.
Man, I just did my shows at Radio City Music Hall, slapped them around a little bit, had a good time, and that was pretty much it. I've been taking it easy.
Most comedians are never going to make it into Radio City Music Hall. It's a rare thing.
Yeah.
Do you celebrate that to yourself?
So, this is my second time performing, I think. I think we did it like in 2010 or 2011. Then after that, we started doing the arenas, the Garden. It's a bittersweet feeling. Like, it's awesome to be like, I performed at all these amazing places, but I'm not the one that's selling the tickets. You know, I do the shows with Kevin Hart. So, I'm just grateful, and I look at those opportunities as just a chance for me to make new fans and just have a good time. You know, there's no pressure on me at all. If I stink it up, ain't nobody gonna remember.
No, they will. They'll be like, you know who is terrible? Because people will, but sometimes, it is a big responsibility to get the crowd, like, you know, the energy high. Because the last thing Kevin Hart would want is to come on stage and everybody's like, where is he?
Yeah,
so,
right. And it's three of us. It's actually, we perform for an hour before he even goes up. So we have to, and I'm the third person, so I definitely have to give a good performance to keep their attention, because they don't know. A lot of people don't know that there's so many opening comedians. Right.
People got their money's worth, though.
Oh, absolutely.
To come and get that. The Plastic Cup Boys on first for an hour, because y'all have your own special and everything, too. So.
Yep.
And people come out to see just you guys as well. So that's a blessing.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations on that. Sometimes we got to celebrate ourselves, too.
Yeah. I think it's one of those things that, when this is over and done, maybe 15 years from now, I'll look back and like, wow, we did a lot. Like, we traveled around the world and performed in any major venue that you could think of. You know, a lot of history in these buildings.
Are you working on your own special now? Another one?
Well, I put one out last year. It's on YouTube. It's called Mr. Big Stuff. And so when I work with him, I only get to do a half hour on stage. So unless I put out another half hour special, it's going to take some time to build another 20 to 25 minutes. Because when you don't have the stage time, you're not really working on more jokes like that. You know, it doesn't make sense. You're not going to get to tell them.
All right. Well, for me, I actually, on Friday, I did a Women Build Day for Habitat for Humanity.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it was International Women's Day was on Saturday, but because they don't have permits to work in these houses on the weekend, they did it on Friday. It was an amazing experience. First of all, I love Habitat for Humanity. They provide housing for people. For a lot of people, their first time ever getting a home, they got it because of Habitat for Humanity.
Mm-hmm.
Dan, why are you laughing? Because I was...
You're swinging that axe.
Listen, we were digging for hours. When I tell you my whole shoulders, back, everything was sore. But we had to actually dig out the pipes in the basement to get rid of these old pipes. I had a sledgehammer and I was cracking up the pipes. It was so heavy.
Posture was terrible.
They said to, they were like, don't, one of the tips was let the sledgehammer do the work and don't try to like you have to kind of like drop it and let it do the work for you. So I learned that.
How's your back feeling?
I feel actually okay. I took a steam shower.
All
right. Well, anyway, Tell Us the Secret is next. 800-292-5150 is the number. Call us up. Any secret you have, we want to hear. It's a no judgment zone. Y'all need to press Naim, and you got to impress him. Not press him. You got to impress him with your secrets today, right? And go viral. 800-292-5150. It's going to be hard for him to not judge because it's written all over his face. But 800-292-5150. We listen. We don't judge.
Yeah.
Call us up. Tell us a secret. It's way up.
This is a judgment-free zone. Tell us a secret.
All right, it's Way Up with Angela Yee and Naim Lynn, comedian extraordinaire. Mr. Big Stuff is here, guest hosting today.
What's up?
And are you ready to hear these secrets? Because I know you have. I don't feel like you've never done Tell Us a Secret.
I have not.
All right. So people are going to call us up. They're anonymous, and we don't judge. All right, that's the rule.
Okay.
All right.
Do it.
All right, anonymous caller, tell us a secret.
My secret is that I'm straight, but I've been with a woman multiple times, not just once. And,
so then why do you identify as straight instead of bisexual?
Because that was when I was young, but when I got older, that was something that I was not interested in more men, and I also, ended up getting married.
Okay, you ever told your husband?
Yeah, I did.
Would you do it again?
No.
Is it a religious reason why you stopped doing it, or it just got over it? It wasn't, you passed the thrill?
Yeah, got over it. I kind of got over that.
Was you eating?
Oh, what? Might as well say yeah.
Okay, I know that's right.
Yeah. You just doing it all, yeah.
It don't taste that good, do it.
No.
No.
It don't taste like water?
Hell no.
Yeah. See what we got to deal with?
I think you stop it. You love it.
Yeah. All that sweet, my super sweet, that's a lie.
I feel like you might have got a couple more in you.
No more, cause I done got saved and everything. No, I can't go down there. I don't even desire to, for real.
Okay, all right, that's fair. You did it, get past it, different phase of life.
That's it.
All right, well, thank you for sharing.
Uh-huh.
Anonymous caller, what's your secret?
Okay, so I went to go see this guy, and we went over to his house, and we were getting ready to, but my stomach was messed up from the dinner we had that night.
Tacos.
So I went ahead, I went to the bathroom, and I had my Febreze and everything ready to go, but I blew that thing up.
Ooh.
And I was so embarrassed because the toilet got clogged.
No.
So I just laughed.
So what happened? Was it stuff just floating in there?
Girl, what?
Is his bathroom or your bathroom?
It was his.
You gotta do courtesy flush when you at somebody else's crib. You don't know how much doo-doo that toilet can take.
Oh, man.
But the pipes was old, like it was a really old brownstone, and I don't think he's been keeping up, so the piping was terrible.
Your piping was terrible.
Fault. Dang. Did you try to pick up the backs of the toilet and try to fix it? You know how you'd be like, oh man, now what?
You know what, at this point, it is what it is.
Was this the first time you were with him? or first time y'all supposed to do something?
Yeah.
What did you eat?
What I have?
Yeah, what'd you eat for dinner?
I mean, it was a little steak and lobster, you know,
Ooh,
with
that
some
stinks.
lobster mac and cheese on the side.
Oh yeah, I already know that
was
stinks.
flowing.
Lobster coming out with mac and cheese and steak? Yeah, that's funky.
It was good going down, though.
Did you still do it?
No, I left.
Sheesh.
So did you talk to him after he went in there and found that surprise?
Child, he been blowing me up, and I just decided I'm just going to leave that where it is. I can't. I'm too embarrassed.
Naim, you would be understanding if that happened, right? Like,
Nah.
You wouldn't?
Nah, not on the first time. That's a red flag. That's a hard no. I'm out.
But
And I'm
everybody
mad.
goes to the bathroom, but I was just
everyone
not feeling
poops.
Yeah, I get that.
I get that.
Everybody does. If you eat, you poop, but that don't mean you gotta break my toilet, especially on the first time.
His plumbing was bad. You should have been mad at him, really. Like, how you had me over here with this bad plumbing?
Not too much for me, but you know what? That's my secret. I gotta go. I'm already embarrassed talking about it.
Bye. That was Tell Us a Secret. 800-292-5150. If you couldn't get through, you could leave a message and tell us a secret that way. When we come back, we have your Yeetie. What is going on with DDG versus Halle Bailey? The two of them are co-parenting. It doesn't seem like it's going well. He did a diss song and everything. We'll tell you about it. It's way up.
Yo, she about to blow the lid up off this pot. Let's get it. Oh, yeah. Angela's spilling that yee tea. Come and get the tea.
It's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm here with my guest co-host, Naim Lynn.
What's up?
What up? Let's get into this Yeetie. I love that we're like kind of filling you in on all the little drama that's going on.
Yeah, because I'm totally oblivious to all this stuff.
All right. Well, DDG and Halle Bailey, you know, they have a child together. Halo. Halo is super cute. But apparently the two of them have not been seeing eye to eye, and he's been venting about not having a chance to see his son when he wants to. Now, first, he posted this about getting kicked out of the house when he came. I guess they have somebody that kind of mediates them transferring the child back and forth.
I was told to pull up to see my son. I pull up to see my son and I get kicked out. I was really supposed to pick him up, but I'm like, nah, you know what? I ain't gonna pick him up. I don't want to bring him outside because he's sick. So I'm gonna just kick it with him downstairs, and then you can stay upstairs or whatever, and then let me just bond with him for at least an hour, 2 hours. And I was told to get out.
All right. Well, that's what he's saying happened. Now, I will say that after this came out and he was venting and going on about not being able to see his son when he wants to, and he doesn't want to miss out on his son getting big. It's not about the money. It's about principle, things like that. Halle Bailey then posted that she and Halo were sick. They have, I think she said RSV, and here's what she said.
I'm not posting. Me and Halo are very sick. We have RSV. Sorry, I haven't been posting snaps, but I've just been using all my energy to take care of my baby and myself.
So perhaps that's the reason why he couldn't come and see his son, because they're sick.
Well, he said that he was there. He did see him, and then he got kicked out after however long it was.
Right. And so look, he after that then put out a song, teased a song. It looks like the song is called Don't Take My Son. And here's a snippet from the song.
Picking up Halo, how you know you wanna leave his daddy? He want me a man, girl, you know you need his daddy. Oh, don't take my son, cause he all I got.
Now I feel like you would like this song, Naim. It's got a throwback sample on it. I know you like that.
Yeah. I mean, it sounds good. The beat. My thoughts on it, I mean, my mom kicked my dad out before.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, he's coming to visit us.
Why?
Because her current relationship, her current dude at the time was there, and he said he didn't feel comfortable with my father being there.
Okay. Yeah. He couldn't pick you guys up and take you somewhere, or?
I don't think he had a car.
Okay. This is before Uber.
Yeah, this is a long time ago. But look, man, I mean, apparently their relationship is not a good one. They're having a hard time co-parenting. If you need somebody, a mediator or whatever they had, so she wanted him out the house. I mean, it doesn't sound right, especially if he's downstairs, but whatever. They need to figure that out.
You know what I will say, because I've been seeing a lot of this happen, and I know he said he doesn't want to go to court, he doesn't want to do this, but sometimes you do have to just establish visitation so that there is something on record, like this is when I'm going to see him, and you stick to a schedule.
Yeah.
And that might be the best way, because then there's no question, she can't violate it, he can't violate it. You know what you have to do, and you work around it.
I know you don't have kids, but maybe you can answer this question. Why is it that when there's a father that's trying to be active in his child's life, sometimes the mother will give that man a problem. But the mother that has a deadbeat dad often says, we don't need him, forget him.
Listen, I can't answer those questions.
It's a spite thing.
Yeah. I mean, everybody's situation is different. I think anybody should be like, whatever's best for the kid, but that doesn't always happen on both ends, because that's never, it seems like, how things get decided. It is, grown-ups having issues with each other. And it's more about that than, I want my kid to be happy.
I got a question for you. Do you think that a woman who is receiving child support, or is she's the main custody person in a relationship or with a child, that she deserves money for light bills and stuff like that? Because they're like, I got to keep these lights on, stuff that you're already using.
If you have a kid, you should want your, partially pay for that, I think. But we'll talk about it more when we come back. We'll talk about it more. We'll have this. I love this conversation. All right, Under the Radar, when we come back, it's Way Up.
I got news. This in the news that relates to you. These stories are flying under the radar.
All right, it's Way Up with Angela Yee, and I'm with Naim, Lynn. It's time for Under the Radar. Now, these are stories that may not be in the headlines, but you should know about them. I've been watching and following this story with NYPD Detective Melissa Mercado. She was a video vixen in Esquire's music video. The video is called Doing That, and she is definitely like on the pole, dancing sexy. It's a strip club themed video, and it's turned into something viral. Now, do you think for her as an NYPD detective that her being in that video is something that is detrimental to what she does for a living?
Is this old, or like she's...
That was a new video.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe that's her real passion. She's just doing a cop thing till she get on. I mean, if anybody knows her from the video, they're not going to respect her as a cop. They probably going to be trying to holler. She's trying to arrest somebody.
I feel like the reason people know is because the story went viral too. Like, who would know?
Yeah. Maybe she didn't expect it to go viral.
Other than that, but he said he didn't know about her day job. She was hired through a casting agency to do this.
Esquire said that?
Yeah, Esquire said that, after everything went down, I'm watching all of this and now I'm seeing the narrative change. He said, I have a family too. This lady has a family too, and I think that's more important right now. But he doesn't want to be known as the rapper who became popular for having a cop in his music video.
Man, that's a blessing. You gotta take these blessings how they come, bro.
And by the way, the video is a couple years old. It's just like going viral right now. They did say they took her off of any cases that have to do with like sex trafficking. And I'm like, come on, y'all are...
What?
Like, should what I do outside of work matter about what I have to do for my day job?
Yeah, I mean, this is a video anyway. It's not real.
Yeah, it's just a music video. It's like acting. What if she was acting in a role on TV? Would that matter? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's the same thing. All right, but he said he's going to scout video vixens differently for future projects as well.
Man.
She still has a job. And she's not wearing NYPD paraphernalia. Now, that would be sexy if she was like, woo, you're under arrest. All right, well, anyway, that is your Under the Radar. We do have the Way Up mix at the top of the hour. And we also have America's Sweetheart joining us later. Nems will be here with us. Bing bong. It's Way Up.
Just like to talk like they Angela Yee,
Man, she's spilling it all. This is Yee T. Way Up.
It's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm here with my guy, Naim, Lynn, guest hosting. Let's get into this Yee T. So Wendy Williams, her guardianship is now the subject of 2 different investigations in New York. Adult Protective Services has made phone calls to people close to Wendy, asking about her living conditions. And the NYPD also paid a visit to the facility as part of a welfare check. This guardianship whole thing is crazy. Mm-hmm. It makes you think about like how the law needs to be different.
I mean, you can't take care of yourself. Somebody got to watch after you, right?
But she's saying that she can, and that she has no access to her money or anything, and they have her in a facility against her will, and she can't speak to people. That feels a little different.
Yeah, I think she
than just a guardianship.
I think she just don't remember that she...
I don't know. She's doing The View also. I see that she's going to be doing an interview.
Oh, we'll see. When she do an interview, we'll see what's really going on.
Over the phone.
It's over the phone.
Now, LA County District Attorney Nathan Hochman is going to be holding a news conference today. That's going to be at 10 a.m. Pacific time. So I guess that's 1 p.m. here, right? Talking about resentencing the Menendez brothers. Now, they're not going to do a resentencing, but they're going to, but they are saying The hearing that was scheduled for later this month has been pushed. It's unlikely it will ever happen. So they're going to evaluate if the Menendez brothers pose a danger to society. Then they'll issue those findings and send that on to the governor, who will then determine if they should go free.
Were they sentenced to life?
Yeah, I don't think they were going to get out at all, period. So, yeah, so this could be interesting because, you know, the argument is that they killed their parents because they were being sexually molested. Now, their uncle, who is a member of the family who thinks that they should not be released from prison and should not be resentenced, Milton, he just died. He's the one that said it was pure greed that motivated them and that they should stay locked up. And that was their mother's brother. All right, Angie Stone, her streams have gone up 800% and she sold over 20,000 albums since she passed.
Wow.
Yes, so she got nearly 200,000 new listeners on Spotify in the 24 hours since she passed away. And lastly, Drewski and Odell Beckham Jr. have been named in this amended lawsuit against Diddy, Ashley Parham's lawsuit. And she's saying that she was drugged, assaulted, and raped in an incident involving multiple individuals. She said Drewski engaged in inappropriate and degrading actions. She also named Odell Beckham Jr. and she said that Diddy played a central role in all of this. Well, Drewski responded. He said this allegation is a fabricated lie. I wasn't a public figure in 2018. I was broke living with my mom without any connections to the entertainment industry at the time of this allegation. So the inclusion of my name is truly outlandish. She said that he used her like a slip and slide and poured all this oil on her and then kind of like belly flopped on her. And then Odell Beckham Jr. said, boy, I'll tell you what, this world makes absolutely no sense. I am covered by God. He will prevail. I know who I am. I know who you are. Keep your head. That name will be cleared. It's stupid.
You know, Drewski and Odell Beckham got the same haircut.
Oh, you're right, with the blonde on top and everything. Coincidence?
I think maybe.
Don't get that haircut. Is what I'm hearing.
I was saying, you know, if she was drugged up, maybe she just pictured those guys.
If you dyed the top of your hair blonde.
Yeah.
All right, we'll talk more to you when we come back, okay? Because Naim Lynn is here guest hosting, and how could we not have a conversation about what you have going on? It's Way Up.
You're tapped in to Way Up with Angela Yee.
All right, it's Way Up with Angela Yee, and Naim Lynn has been guest hosting today, and thank you for that.
Oh, my pleasure.
Thus far. Comedian, you were in town to do Radio City with Kevin Hart. And then you also have been working on your show, Tyler Perry's Assisted Living, where you are the star of the show.
Yes, I am. I'm not number one on the call sheet, but I am. The show is based on my character. So it's David and Tamla Mann, Janthony Brown, Courtney Nicole. We're the first 5 on the call sheet.
Okay.
Then there's our kids and other people in the house.
And how many seasons has it been? Because I know the new season's about to start.
No, so it's actually, we did a mid-season break. You know, BET used to be taking breaks in the middle of the season. And we have 6 episodes left. So we're on season 5, and there's 6 episodes left in this season. And it starts to air again on March 25th.
That's a big deal. You know, most shows are not going to see it to season 5.
Man, we did season 6 already.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right, let's talk about this. Because Tyler Perry don't play. I told you I finished watching Beauty and Black over the weekend. So we could all talk about that. That show is something that you cannot stop watching.
Yeah.
Like, no matter what. I already watched, the first part, and then as soon as this part came out this weekend, I was like, I know what I'm doing this weekend.
Tyler Perry's haters are his fans, too.
They're going to watch it so they can hate?
No matter, look, if they watching, whether they hate or not, they're a fan, because you're going to keep going back to look at it.
But one thing everyone talks about with Tyler Perry is how good he takes care of his people. And you feel the same, having worked on this production for 5 seasons?
Yeah, I mean,
6 really. Yeah.
When you get a show with him, you struck gold.
Right.
And you get past 100 episodes, and then you're in syndication, and it could potentially last forever. Sanford and Son still comes on. So
Sisters is still on.
Right. We call that mailbox money. When you're not working, but you still go collect that check at the mailbox, or it's directly deposited into your account. But I mean, yeah, Tyler Perry. The great thing about Tyler Perry is he gives opportunities to people that are not given opportunities. And with that for me comes some type of loyalty. So no matter how big I get, I'll always come back and do some work with him if he requests me.
Okay. I love that. And I do watch every single thing that Tyler Perry does. I just want to put that out there too. I'm a fan of that. And then everything you do, I watch too, because I definitely watched the Plastic Cup Boys special when you guys had that out. Hilarious. I've always thought Naim was really funny. Like, I've known you for a long time, and when I worked at Sirius, you even came on my show back then.
Yeah. You and Cypher. Yep. That's when we first met. Yep.
And look, I love to see it. Like, whoever would have thought that, you know, however many years later, because that was over 14 years ago, so that had to be like...
It was definitely before 2010.
That's amazing.
I think.
And that's what you should want, your people to come up and keep on doing big things and keep on elevating.
Just like you doing.
Every single time. Look at us. I got my own show. You know, you're the star of the show. And I would love for you to do an hour special at some point.
Yeah. So I put out a half hour last year called Mr. Big Stuff on YouTube. And next I'll probably do an hour.
Okay.
So my current set is very solid. And I just got to add like another 20 minutes to it, and then I'll be good to go.
I feel like that's a no-brainer right now. All right. Well, when we come back, ask Yee. 800-292-5150 is the number. I'm here. Naim, Lynn is here. You can call us up and ask us for advice, and we definitely going to help you out. All right. We got you. It's Way Up.
Whether it's relationship or career advice, Angela's dropping facts. All you should know. This is Ask Yee.
What's up? It's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm here. My guy Naim Lynn is here with me today, guest hosting. And we have Kelly on the line for Ask Yee. What's up, Kelly?
Hi. So I recently went through my boyfriend's phone. He has cheated in the past, so we do kind of lack trust there. He was DMing my best friend on Instagram, and it kind of just like the conversation was like quick back and forth, and then they went to text messages. But my birthday is coming up in 2 weeks. And I don't know if it's about that or something else. So
what did the DM say originally, like the ones that you did see without the text messages?
So it was kind of just like, hey, hi, and can you text me?
So you went through his phone and saw that, but didn't go through his text messages?
No, because I have his Instagram login.
So okay, got it.
Why do people do that? Especially if you're not going to leave. You're just going to make yourself all angry and sick and then don't do nothing.
But she don't know if this is something or not.
Yeah, but the fact that she's even doing this just shows she already has a lack of trust. And you know, what's the point?
It gets addictive going through that phone, don't it?
It does, girl.
Why don't you ask your friend? Be like, hey, did my boyfriend text you?
Because it gets awkward, like accusing. Because if she was doing it out of not ill intent, and I come for her for something like that.
I didn't say come for her. I didn't say that, because you could be like, hey, did my boyfriend text you?
Girl, I want to come for her.
But you don't know if it, like you said, your birthday's coming up, so he could have, you know, DM'd her to be like, okay, so what should we do for? Because he knows. Does he know you have his Instagram login?
Of course not.
He does, but like I don't stay logged into it.
Right. But see, he would be silly to leave that on there knowing that you're going to see it. And clearly he told her to text, you know, they went to text because he knows you look at that.
You're right.
Well, do you know the character of your best friend? Is this something that she would do, or she done this to someone else before?
She's flirtatious for sure.
But that's your best friend. She wouldn't do that to you, right?
You never know with people. I've been hurt in the past by friends.
The fact that your mind goes right to, is something going on, I want to confront my friend, is a sign of more issues than just what's going on here.
Yeah, I mean, he could have been maybe not even planning something, but he could have wanted to reach out to her to ask for advice on what to get you for your birthday. I would say
where to take you, things. You
just
know,
wait it out for a minute.
It's just weird that there was no context.
Yeah, because your nosy ass is on there and he knows it.
Yeah.
You think he's gonna plan a surprise knowing you check his Instagram?
Yeah, just wait it out. And then listen, if they were planning something, or if he did contact her to get advice about something with you, when you find that out, don't go through his messages no more.
Okay.
He need to change his password.
Facts.
Because he knows you on there. And he could see when you was on there too. So he knows.
It is addicting.
Yeah.
Especially when there's no trust.
But it also sucks to feel that way. And that's something you got to nip in the bud more than anything. You're going to destroy this relationship if he's really not doing anything.
Well, yeah, thank you, because I do need to hear that, unfortunately.
Yeah, because if that was me, I'd be like, I can't be with somebody who doesn't trust me and I'm not doing nothing. I get that he betrayed your trust earlier, but you decided to stay and you decided to work it out, and you got to really do that. And if you don't trust him and you drive him away, it gets to be too much.
That's true.
All right, well, happy birthday.
Yeah, so hopefully he don't clap them cheeks.
Don't do that to me.
And then when you go looking, if you find something you don't like, you know you got to get to stepping. All right, well, that was Ask Ye. I don't go through nothing, okay? I'm not going through.
Yeah, when you go looking for something, you're going to find it.
Anyway, that was Ask Ye, 800-292-5150 in case you couldn't get through. And when we come back, Nems, America's Sweetheart, is going to be joining us. And he is so entertaining. You know him from Bing Bong. And yeah, he's quite disrespectful as well. All right, it's Way Up.
And I'm back.
We about to do this. One of the most famous women in radio. We're talking about Angela Yee. You're Way Up with Angela Yee.
Please believe that.
What's up? It's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm here with my guy, B-Dot.
Yo.
And Nems is in the building, finally.
What up? Thank you for having me.
I like that. Ow.
I do that with all females.
Okay. All right. America's Sweetheart is here.
That's right.
The album came out on Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
Very romantic album.
Absolutely.
Ironically, the album starts off really positive, though.
That's where I'm at in life. I'm happy to be alive. I made it out. You know what I'm saying? I was homeless on drugs. I made it to a record deal. You know, and then you go through the whole range of emotions. Yo, toxic relationships, punch you in your face music, go fat boy, you know what I'm saying? And there's a whole bunch of different things. And then, you know, we got other songs, depression. We got a whole bunch of range of songs.
And you're right. You have been through a lot to be able to get to where you are today. But music, and I've seen you say this too, music is not what's going to pay the bills necessarily. It's what you get from being able to do music, because it's not like streaming.
Absolutely.
Is going to be what is going to keep the roof over your head.
Music is what I love. I came into this game as a rapper. I'm a battle rapper. I came into that.
You got the belt too, like
absolutely,
all kind of battle rap records.
Yeah, that's
a big deal. But battle rappers, they always be like, oh, they can't do a whole album. They can't make music.
Absolutely, that's why I shy away from the I think I just outgrew it too. I don't really watch battles no more. I feel like I just lost interest in it. When I was battling the Fight Club stuff, I was on heavy drugs.
I'm here with my guy, B-Dot, and we're talking to Nems, America's Sweetheart. Man, I saw you were on heroin?
Absolutely. For like close to a decade. Luckily, I'm clean now for like 15 years. But what started it is, you know, both my parents were drug addicts. My mother got clean when I was born, and she was clean till I was like 16. And then my mother went into a depression and she relapsed. So I had to live with my uncle. And my whole family, I come from a long line of hustlers. My whole family, and he was selling. So I dipped into a stash one day thinking it was cocaine. If somebody would say, yo, this is heroin, try it, I would have never. I thought it was cocaine for like a month or two, and I already caught a habit. I was on that journey for like 8 years.
How was the process to be able to kick it?
It wasn't easy. I was like a robot. Like I had to, when I woke up in the morning, I would have to, you know, go and rob people and do some to fuel my habit. I've been to over 40 detoxes. I've been to like 10 rehabs, and nothing worked for me. I went to jail. I was clean for like 10 months just because I couldn't get nothing in there. When I came home, I got high again. It just really got to the point where I was so sick of myself, and I had like an out-of-body experience. I saw myself from the outside, like looking at myself, and I was like, yo, I keep going like this, and I'm going to be in jail the rest of my life, or I'm going to die real soon, or I could stop everything right now and live my dreams. And I was still young enough where I was like, yo, I still got a couple years till I'm 30. I could still really live my dreams, and the rapping was always my dream. And the next day, I didn't go nowhere. I begged my mother to let me stay at her house. Yo, Ma, I feel I want to stay. I want to stop. And from that point, I never touched nothing. I don't drink. I don't smoke. I just, you know, this music really helped me stay clean and really drove me in the direction of stopping using these drugs.
Nems is here. You know he's America's Sweetheart. Make sure you check out his project. I'm here with my guy, B-Dot. We have more with Nems when we come back. It's Way Up.
Turn it up. You vibing Way Up with Angela Yee.
Come right back.
More now.
What's up? It's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm here and B-Dot is here. We are talking to America's Sweetheart. You know the song Bing Bong. You know Nems. All right, now you posted this. 2024 was another success. Did my first tour 40 states.
Wow.
In 55 days. What was that like?
I had the greatest time. We literally drove. We packed up a bull Sprinter van. Like, we drove from New York. By the time we got to Portland, all the electric in the van went out.
Wow.
So we didn't have no TVs. We couldn't plug our phones. and we had to get back to New York. It was like the Warriors. You know what I'm saying? We had to come back to New York. The worst sprinter I've ever been in my life, but we had a great time.
See, that's how it happens.
Yeah, and I was telling everybody in the event, like, yo, we're going to remember this for the rest of our lives.
Did y'all document it?
Absolutely.
Okay, now that's going to be... So that's a TV show right there. The worst sprinter.
Yo, facts.
You had to push it back to Coney.
Our photographer and videographer, he couldn't take our jokes. And we had to kick him off the tour in Atlanta.
What?
Oh,
and we just opened the door and kicked him out and made him. We don't know what happened. I haven't seen him since.
He's still in Atlanta.
Gosh.
He's alive. People have told me he's alive. Yeah, but I haven't spoke to him or seen him since.
What
then.
type of jokes was y'all telling?
Listen, we joke heavy. Like I'm with the don't ever disrespect me, but the people I be around are even funnier than me. But they're more vicious. Like me, I have a heart a little bit. The guys I roll with, they don't have a heart. And if you're not thick-skinned, we told them in the beginning of the tour, like, yo, we're going to pause. We're going to make you a man by the end of this tour. You know what I'm saying? And I guess his manhood was not intact.
He was like, I do not want to be a man.
Yeah, he got out on a rainy day in Smyrna, Georgia, and he just disappeared. I don't know what happened to him. It was hard getting the footage back. That's what made me remember that.
Oh, but you did get the footage back.
Yeah, we did get the footage, yeah.
Well, that's good. You had to pay him or something?
I paid him the whole time.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Because, you know, them lawsuits be...
He didn't know what he was signing up for.
He knew, but you know what it is? I'm having fun, but I also treat this like a business.
Right.
So if you ain't on it like I'm on it, you're probably going to get yelled at. He wanted to smoke weed all day. He thought he was one of the crew.
Right.
Nah, homie, you the cameraman. You here to work.
Like, we cool, but you still got to work.
Absolutely.
Like, we can have fun. We joke with each other. We go out, but it's still a job. And so sometimes people have a difficult time transitioning from thinking they're your friend and then realizing that they're also an employee.
That's exact. There's a thin line between that.
Yeah.
Because on the off time, we're cool. We're but when it's time to go, I expect you to do your job.
All right. So Nems, America's Sweetheart is out now. It came out on Valentine's Day. Go, Fat Boy. We love it.
Body positivity.
Yeah. Positive Nems.
There you go.
What does Nems stand for again?
Now everything makes sense.
Oh, you changed it.
Naturally evil mind state, never ever
You
miss
like Young
shots.
Thug.
Yeah. now it's not your life, it's fix your life, you heard?
Hey, we like that. Ow. You can watch that full interview with Nems on my YouTube channel, Way Up With Ye. And when we come back, you guys have the last word.
Pick up the phone. Tap in. Tap in and get your voice heard. What the word is. Here's the last word on Way Up with Angela Yee.
What's up? It's Way Up with Angela Yee. Naim, Lynn, back on the air.
Yeah, man.
Thank you for guest hosting today.
Yeah, my pleasure, man.
I know you love doing radio, too.
I do love doing radio. I miss radio. I might have to switch over to the podcast world soon.
As you should, I think. I feel like there's a lot of things you could talk about. You don't have the best takes on boxing, but everything else.
You're crazy. That's my specialty. That's my
everything
specialty.
else. Who's your favorite boxer right now?
Terrence Crawford.
Not Clarissa Shields?
I don't have a problem with her, though.
Oh.
I don't dislike her, but no, she's not my favorite.
Just think about all of the accolades that she has, more than any man ever has had. You know, with her. Yeah, it's amazing. I feel like she don't get the credit she deserves for everything that she's accomplished.
Well, I mean, women's boxing doesn't get the same credit that men's boxing does, just like WNBA. I actually like women's, but I like to see women knock each other's heads off.
I feel like she's so different. Think about it. She has a movie, a biopic about her life already. Mm-hmm. You know?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, she gets all the credit she deserves. I wish she was more of a knockout artist. I didn't like how she came for Layla Ali, you know, but hey, I get it. Mm-hmm. By the way, did you see Muhammad Ali's ex-wife?
Oh yeah, have some things to say in support of Clarissa Shields. Yes, I saw that.
I was like, wow, women can't let stuff go, huh?
It's been many decades.
He had 2 wives after that.
She like, I don't care. I don't like you forever.
Yep.
All right. Well, thank you also to Nems for coming through. You could watch that full interview on my YouTube channel, Way Up With Ye. Of course, get ready for Tyler Perry's assisted living mid-season restart up again.
Yep. March 25th.
March 25th.
BT.
All right. Make sure y'all keep checking out my guy, Naim Lynn. And of course, this is your show, so you have the last word.
Hey, I have a secret I want to tell. I went to Jamaica and I made an 18-year-old and I had a 2-year relationship with him, and I helped him kind of set up to scam older women like me, and then he dumped me. And I'm not telling my friends that because we were supposed to be getting married in December. So yeah.
I just want to shine some light on my boy Adenia Jolico, who's bringing love to the area. Newark, who's bringing love to the state of New Jersey. He's from New York, and he's actually from Nigeria. So I want to thank Mother Africa for bringing someone like him into the world as well, and showing us what it means to be people of love among one another. And I just want to let you know, keep doing what you do, bro. You change your lives.
It's showtime. Yeah, I'm about to tear it up. You tapped in and way up with Angela Yee.
I want it now.